Introduction to HTTP requests in Python. To interact with web servers and retrieve data, Python provides the requests library, which simplifies the process of making HTTP requests. In this step, we will import the requests module and define the URL variable, which represents the URL of the API endpoint we want to request. Making a GET request. To retrieve weather data from the OpenWeatherMap API, we will make a GET request to the URL endpoint. By using the requests GET function and passing the URL as an argument, we send the GET request. The response contains weather information in JSON format, which we can access by calling the JSON method on the response object. Let's print the weather information for a specific city, such as London. Making a POST request. The POST request method is useful for sending data to a server to create a new resource. Let's say we want to send a POST request to an API endpoint to create a new user. We define the data variable, which contains the user details in JSON format. Using requests POST, we send the POST request with the data payload. Making a PUT request. The PUT request method is useful for updating an existing resource on the server. Let's consider a scenario where we want to update the user information. We define the data variable, which contains the updated user details. By calling requests PUT and passing the data payload, we send the PUT request to the specified URL. Making a delete request. The delete request method is useful for deleting a specific resource from the server. For example, let's assume we want to delete a user from the system. By calling requests delete and passing the URL of the resource to delete, we can send the delete request, including custom headers. HTTP headers provide additional information about the request or the client. We can include custom headers in our requests using the headers parameter of the requests library. In this example, we set a custom user agent header by defining the headers dictionary, which contains the key value pair, user agent, and my custom user agent. By passing the headers parameter to requests GET, we include the custom header in the request. Parallel processing with thread pool executor. To improve performance when making multiple HTTP requests, we can utilize parallel processing. Here, we define a list of URLs representing the endpoints we want to retrieve data from. We define the fetch_data function, which sends a GET request to each URL and returns the response as JSON. Using concurrent futures thread pool executor, we execute the fetch_data function for each URL and store the results in the results variable. Finally, we iterate over the results and print each response. HTTP requests in Python provide a powerful way to interact with APIs and retrieve data from web servers. We covered various request methods such as GET, POST, PUT, and DELETE, and explored their common use cases. Additionally, we learned how to include custom headers in requests to provide additional information. Parallel processing with thread pool executor was also demonstrated as a means to improve performance when making multiple requests. By mastering HTTP requests in Python, you can build robust web applications and consume data from a wide range of APIs. Example: